adjust my mic. What's up, guys? I'm the Gumdrop Gamer, and you are watching the Gumdrop Gaming channel and the Gumdrop Gamer on there. Just everything's dying. Well, let's you can leave that little thing down there. Still are technically raising money for St. Jude. Why is that not? Okay, it's not showing up on my TV screen yet. Give me a second to figure out what's going on. There we go. Okay, so as you can probably still hear, I'm still getting the rest of the cold out of my system right now. So obviously I didn't do this right. I mean, we did an online marathon, okay? And like day 2, it was like day 2 or day 3, I'm already getting sick. And usually when something like that happens, it's because you're, that's way too loud. Usually you're going to like something like PAX, and you get the PAX play because there's a lot of people there or whatever. Every one of us was separated. We're all doing this. We were all doing the marathon from our own personal stream space, but I still ended up getting sick anyway. And I am eating right now. Try and eat away from the mic. Let's go ahead. I know I still got my setup, so we'll head back to not the Earthen Peak, the Dragon's Peak, or whatever, Dragon Shrine. Because we still got a bone to pick with this guy. He loves stepping on us. He loves burning us to death. He's done everything but grab us in his mouth, toss us up in the air, and swallow us. And we've long since taken care of every enemy in the area except for the ones if you take that drop off and go around. But there's no reason to really mess with them right now. I just remembered my souls they're probably with King Vendrick. I probably do have some souls over there. Is the equipment right? No. Instead of bracing knuckle ring, we're going to grab the flame quartz ring because we can. If we do this, we can survive. But just a fire. But you did not do anything last time I used you. I'm not using you again. You made the dragon much harder. Why would you do that? Okay. Nope, not the time to do that. I was like, I want to be topped off in case I get burned again. And then that's the thing. If you do get burned, you got to make sure that it's not like the first frame of animation or something, because you can get double burned by the fire. And I knew that because of playing Dark Souls 3. There's similar mechanics in that. I swear, one of these days I'm going to break that door. That way I never have to open it again. Do my little dance. Little dancey time, little dancey poo, little dancey time, little dancey poo. I'm not gonna pick up those 0 souls. Ooh, okay. As long as it didn't fall on me. Undercarriage. I'm okay with taking fire, it's just you're gonna fall on me too. Then we got problems. Yeah, I almost look like I know what I'm doing, don't I? probably should. As many times I've fought this guy, I probably should know what I'm doing. Close, you almost had it. If I can stay calm for just a little bit longer, I'll have it. I was right there, guys. I was right there. I was aware. I knew. I told myself, all right, so I'm probably going to get hit by the fire here. No big deal. That was a risk I was willing to take. I knew I'd survive it. But then I saw, okay, I'm going to get hit by the fire. Let me roll real quick to make sure that I don't get stepped on. And guess what happened? I got stepped on. I mean, to be honest, towards the end, I was getting in a little bit more hits than I normally would try for, because I just wanted to make sure that I just got him in and got it done. And unfortunately, my power output was just low enough that he was definitely going to kill me instead of me killing him. Oh. I don't know where I could have gone. He bullied me into that situation. Like, I think we did the doggy last episode, or maybe the episode before that, and I'm pretty sure we got him like on the first or second try. That, maybe third, wasn't that big a deal when we did it. And he's definitely one of the worst ones, the Rat Authority or whatever his name is. I still call him a doggy because he looks more like a doggy than a rat. But this one you can know everything there is about it and still screw it up. I'll grab a mouthful of food before we walk on through here. Maybe a little bit of drink too. All I had to do was fart on him the wrong way, and he would have died. Always want him to think that the standing breath that he's doing right now, or trying to step on me, is his best option, which he almost did. Because we've already seen that going for that fire is one of the worst things that he can do. Okay, confused. And I guess just not thinking enough HP department. And I've got 84 Viger. So we'll keep on keeping on with this battle for an hour. That's what we're at now. If you've missed any of the other Let's Plays, he just took up so much time that first, 2 or 3 episodes where we just fought him and didn't get anywhere, that we gotta go just an hour with him, then we'll go to Vendrick. Absolute worst case scenarios are that we spend an hour on him, an hour on Vendrick, and then another 30 minutes on actual gameplay. This guy, he should not take another 40 minutes to beat, though. We almost had him earlier. And probably the only reason why he got me last time was because I had not enough health to survive the fire. Actually wanted one more hit in on the last one, but we'll take what we can get. Okay, towards the tail is over here. One bug bite hit. There we go. That's the time to get in 3. Just 2. Kind of close. Don't care as long as I'm alive. Okay, a 3 combo will kill him. Or would. Okay, this will kill him. We got it, finally. It should not have been that bad, guys. It shouldn't have been. It shouldn't. It shouldn't have been. Yeah, I was, though. Okay. So we've got some very, very souls here. Not quite enough to level up off of, though, I don't think. I don't think so. Or maybe I'm thinking of my other game? I think the other game is like over two times as much as that many souls to level up. Let's just quick travel. No more ancient dragon blocks. Well, it doesn't really matter because we actually need to respect this. Is it on this paper right in front of me? Where did I do my specs at? Give me just a moment. I'm going to sift through some papers here and find out what my old specs were. Alright, never mind. We'll just, got 38 strength and 20 dex. So I need a lot more intelligence and faith. Oh, I gotta level up something. Let's level up intelligence. Doesn't really matter. Oh, I still have 2 more level ups to do. Yeah, that's fine. Like, very doesn't matter. Let's go and travel back to things betwixt. We'll offer up this other soul vessel, and we did answer the question already. We can beat a freaking boss. That was, for those of you watching on YouTube, that was my Twitch question that I posed. Is can we beat a freaking boss? Okay. So, we're going to need the 30 attunement. We need the 24 adaptability for sure. I think 24 strength. And we had 50 intelligence. Faith we probably had a good chunk of. We got 33 more. Is that what I'm seeing? Yeah. So let's put some there. Some more on here. We'll go 30 strength, and I guess I think we needed 25 faith. I'm just kind of eyeballing it here. So let's take a look. I mean, that's going to be good enough. Let's take a look at what kind of miracles we might want to be casting in the future. That'll tell us what all we need faith-wise. So, probably not that. Oh, Great Heal takes 28, so we'll need 3 more. I think 3 more is what we're going to need. We don't need it all at once. Yeah, Great Heal. Excerpt we can use, but not the Great Heal. Okay, not too bad then. Pretty good. How much would we need for another level up? So just over twice as many souls. We probably got 22k souls stacked up here, so we can take care of one of the 3 that we need right away. That's what I'm thinking. So in case you're wondering for yourself, if you're wondering if I needed that break after the marathon, yes. If you do something like that, you're going to need a break afterwards. Let's pop more of these. I want to gain the 3 levels up if I can. That's probably enough right there.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then I can probably do 1 more, and we'll put that into health. What's this that I killed? Oh, yeah. I did that. How much do I get for this? Oh, plenty. I think, right? Yeah, plenty. Yeah, I want at least, I'd like to have at least 55 core, and then we can start pumping back into weapon stuff after that. So our ability to tank and hurt this boss with the tactics that we're going to be using has diminished a little bit, but we're going to be okay. I was kind of curious, looking over. It was really fun doing the marathon with all those guys. Just another quick shout outs to, Bill Nye and Jay Dirk really helped make things possible. And Medium as well. They all played their part, whatever their role was. They know what they did. And making sure that things ran smoothly. And, just making sure that we had a marathon. So that was very important. Yeah, I wasn't saying anything that time. I wasn't getting cocky that time because those were the expected results from the last time I fought him. And what happened? I had literally no reflexes, could not focus at all. So I died to him several times when it should have just been a one and done thing. Why is that saying that I can't use Crystal Soul Spear? Do I not have enough intelligence for that? Because I should have enough. Maybe that's 60. Maybe you need 60 for it. Which, I don't know. I got Skeptic Spice if I need to. I know that I got the golden feather, but you guys, I felt like you were like my kids that I've just been ignoring. Oh. And you shouldn't ignore your kids. You're supposed to take your sword and chop their heads off. That's how good parents do it, right? I'm not a parent. Don't listen to me. That's not the correct way to play children that are yours or anybody else's for that matter. They need all the love and attention and video games that they could possibly get. That's how you know you're a good parent, is that you gave your kids video games. least it always worked for me. Hello. Aw. You were supposed to be dead, but you weren't. How often do these guys come back? Do they just come back every time that bell rings? I've never actually tried to kill all these guys, I don't think. I think I tried doing it once. And I was just like, well, these guys are too much for me. I mean, they can only reappear like 10 times. Oh, okay. So they don't follow the 10 respawn rule? I knew why they were coming. I just didn't know that they kept coming like this. I don't think they do. Okay, cool. I guess we're done here. We got about 3 levels we can get. You know what? I am gonna knife you. Aha. Take that, Ronald. I don't care about the rest of you. Let's go. Let's see, do we have enough? Yeah, we should have enough for 3 levels. So how you doing today, 1995 CSG? Cool. So with all that down, we're gonna do this. We'll do. I'm pretty certain that it's 60 for. I should have had 60. Intelligence for the crystal soul sphere. We'll get that up. So we'll get 3 more into intelligence, and then we'll just use the skeptic spice to lower that. Then I guess we're on DLC. I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, no, it is working. What is requirements? Okay, 53. Perfect. Let's see. We did not do super very good at finishing all this. Oh yeah, we didn't we didn't get hardly anything. Now I think I came back for a quick moment, but why I didn't finish, I don't know. But regardless of figuring out exactly how we do the ghost type enemies in here, I still say this is probably one of my least favorites of the DLCs. I don't know, I just like this trap up here. If you don't know about it and you're not handling it the right way, it's pretty bad. Yeah, we didn't even get that key yet. Alright, there's a lot of things we haven't done here. Those guys will maybe not wake up on us. Yeah, I know how to get rid of the ghost now. First time through, I was trying to kill him and pretty bad. Trying to kill them as ghost, and that didn't go so very well. Oh, okay. Dark Orb looks like that's pretty much all we've got. Thinking at some point we're going to want to up attunement a little bit more as well, but that's probably a little bit down the road. And I guess a lot of that's going to... Wow, we got no back ways in completed. Alright, so there's some things up on the walls. I think we got some of them, but not all of them. I really don't like going down here, but we'll do a little bit of this before we go down. Just to double check. I don't think there was a whole lot down here. Oh. Don't mind me, guys. Magic and distance just fixes a lot of problems in this game. You want to come on down? Of course you do. Okay, who else? Is that it? Any more? Okay, just double check, make sure we didn't miss any buttons. I didn't think there were any, but I figured we'd just come down here just in case. In my other game, I did grab them all. That doesn't mean that I remember where it was, because that was, what, maybe 4 or 5 months ago at this point. So the details may be a bit hazy. Nope. Did the same thing again. Alright, we'll drop down one more time. And then we'll jump it. I don't know why I just thought that was going to take me down further than when I was. But that was not the case. Okay, so that one pushed in. Here's one down, way down here, which I thought we got. Okay, that one's pushed in, which means we probably got the prize that's in here. We'll just double check everything. And it looks like I'm going to have to pop a magic herb or two here. Oh, you didn't do it right. That was my trap. I was trapping you. Okay. So yep, we got that sword. And it's time to go play with some guys. So this was our first ghostie we played with. Oh, he's still a ghost. Which means no. That's not what that means. Apparently that is what it means. I stand corrected. Alright. So, plenty of buttons to push up here. And plenty of dead bodies to take care of, basically. I think that's a trap, but not a mimic. And if I remember, most of the guys, you just got to come down here and take care of them. Pretty certain this isn't all of them, but most of them in the area should be here. Okay, best views on Stream View. Because all of the other views, like, they couldn't possibly matter. You are not good at attacking. I don't know who told you you were, but you're not. See, he's better at it. Okay, so something I was thinking of, I no longer need this flame quartz ring. Really right now, a little bit of HP regen is probably going to be the best thing. I'll still burn some life gems, because why not? Not quite to the point where we can get our bonfire yet, but it's very nearby. I just want to wrap up a few things first. Okay, so there's this one here. Pretty sure this is just a normal trap, like poison or... yeah. There's a few on the ceiling as well. Few of those push traps. Push buttons that open up these doors. Okay, so now we got our way back here. Can't quite jump over there. We do need to get in here. And we got 2 jerk wads that we got to deal with. So Jerkwad was actually the missing 4th member of the Aquatine Hunger Force, in case you didn't know. But I knew. Okay, we got that one. Like I said, most of these are on the ceiling or on the walls. But we can shut off like all the traps here. Okay, we got Dragonstone. There's the one. Okay, that shuts that off. Is that all the spikes? All the spikes there ever were? Twinkling Titanic, Holy Urine, and a human effigy. But the Holy Urine, that is definitely the MVP. Okay, so now we've got a floor thing. And I don't know that I can really reach that. So, how do we get in there? That's the thing that I need to do. Because yeah, you're supposed to, from right here. Well, I guess we got arrows. Arrows will probably reach. Short bow might be a little limited on range, but we'll try the long bow. Yeah, this isn't awkward at all. Okay, let's try bolts and a crossbow. It'll probably be easier. There's got to be something that's gotta. I'm not thrilled about using this left hand either. Alright, Kaitha Charm. Dagger. Okay, there is a better way, better one to do than this. Actually, does this work? Oh. Yeah, that works. So yeah, you hit it from up there, then you hit it from down here. And I think I might have to go back up there again. Yeah. This is problem puzzle solving, Dark Souls style. And I'm looking over at the time there and I'm like, oh, okay. So we beat both of the guys that were giving us problems within the first hour. Great. Great. Why couldn't we do that before? All right. That's how we solve. That's how we play handy hands. The Nile is not just a river in Egypt. And now you guys get to see me spend the next hour and a half. That's all the time we have left. I'm going to spend every bit of it trying to figure out how to open up that door up there. Actually, it should be right here. We go here, turn around. Boopity-doo. Alright. Why, thank you. That's what I always wanted. And I can kill you because when I kill you, it's like I'm killing me. But in reverse. And now we get our bonfire. And we can replenish our stock. And let's go ahead and attune. Just for the purposes of where we're at, let's get some Great Soul Arrow. Oh, I was going to add another one of these if we had room for Dark Orb. Add another Dark Orb. But instead, we'll get another Soul Sphere. And that's why I didn't try and jump it to get to it, because I knew it was over by the bonfire. Then I don't really care about messing with those guys, so we'll drop down here. And we'll re-equip our knife. Luckily, it's literally the first weapon on the list. Alright. Now it looks like we actually might kind of know what we're doing. Maybe. Not really. Thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence, guys. I really needed that today, and you didn't give it to me. Baby. Okay, so I do remember we came down here and we fought the guy. It looks like, did we beat him? No. Definitely did not. We were way, I remember why. We were just way out of resources. We were probably doing dumb stuff like what we just did. Doesn't look like it matters what we do. We're still going to be killing them slow. I don't know. I'm just going to stand here and shoot fireballs up your ass. Black ones. Is that the one that hurts you? That makes your attack stronger? I want the one that hurts you and makes your attack stronger. That way I gotta do less. Actually, if anything, it looks like your defense is up from that. And that's how we play handy hands. And that's how we play handy hands. Okay, that does get you HP pretty quickly, just in small bursts. Okay, so that kind of wraps it up for that area. The thing is, we grabbed a couple of keys, and we didn't do anything with them. So I'm kind of interested in this area because we didn't like literally grab everything like I thought we did. I definitely remember the first time we just got the heck over to the bonfire. Which is what we're going to do now. So I guess before we use our keys, before we go back, let's go ahead and take care of these big guys. One at a time. Maybe sometimes two at a time. Depending on how stupid I want to be. Mostly I don't care about killing these guys, it's just gonna make it easier to grab up all the items. Because for real, they're not hard, they're just big guys, so that kind of throws off how you feel about them. Like you'd be like, oh, it's a big guy? In your mind, he's obviously unbeatable because he's big. But really, those guys aren't doing any more damage than the ghost men were doing. And that's how we play handy hands. Gotta get juiced up on my juice. Real, I don't think that guy would beat us, but he had help. Okay, we got a little too close to the other guy. Shake it up, baby, now. Shake it up, baby. Stomp and shout. Come over here. I want some one-on-one time. We never cuddle just the two of us anymore. It's always a three-way cuddle with you and Big Johnny D. And Big Johnny D, he don't play gentleman anymore. You aren't supposed to dodge? Wait, he can dodge? All that extra work for 5 more, or what, 8 more damage? Not a whole lot more damage. How many were in this direction? I don't think it was just this one. I just know I want to kill all the guys, and then we'll go pick up all those items. Because knowing me, I'll do something stupid, like get hit by all this dark matter. So yeah, I'll get hit by all this dark matter and get snuck up on somebody trying to grab items. Okay, that is maybe the last one of them. Though there might be 1 or 2 more in this direction. I do feel that's a lot of how Dark Souls be. When you first go into an area, it doesn't matter what the enemies are, you be a bit intimidated by them. It's just the way it happens. It's what you do. But then you come back, and like your 10th time going through, you're like, yeah, okay, I kind of have patterns down. Let's just do this. In recognition of your overwhelming victory, let's call it a draw. I just kind of knew exactly, not exactly, but pretty much where his health was. I was like, yeah, this one way I should do it. And we get some dried root. The best thing so far out of all that has been 3 human effigies. I mean, we don't need them anymore. I did it. I took out all the threats. They're all gone. They're never coming back. Oh, didn't we do that? I thought we had done this. Okay. So we pop in the Dragonstone. And that's that. Picked up another great sword. Really, great swords are really good in these games. I know I don't think I've tried to use a single one of them. But they're good. Oh yeah, I remember we wanted to get our strength up because we got that dragon tooth. That'll be the next thing to do. And then we'll get the health up. So Drake Blood. We've got enough stats to use it. It's an A for dexterity, it looks like. Doesn't really have any special thingies. And then they know. They know you want to go up. So. They're like, hey, let's let you go up. So this is going to take us further forward. But we're a little bit low on resources. Oh, but I think they do give us a bonfire up here. And see how many effigies we just got? 1. Okay, so that is going to take us a little bit further in. Let's go ahead and use the H feather. We'll travel back to the first bonfire that we went to in this area, and we'll poke around a little bit. I was just thinking, today I was thinking, it sure would be good to actually, play the game, make some progress. Actually play the game and not just fight the ancient dragon. That's another thing that felt kind of crazy. That's not the drop off. Is playing all those Mega Man games for the first time. We got through the first 5 and halfway through 6, which was pretty good. I'm still getting those VODs up. There's other obligations right now, so I can't. Well, the best way to do it is for me to do just a couple of VODs, 2 or 3 VODs a day or whatever, and be working on other things. So I'm getting them up as quickly as I can, but there's other priorities that need to be looked at. Not that they were being ignored or anything, just wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do, and now I am. Because there's a lot of things that need to be worked on. Okay, so we're going to get some like dried root type things. Yeah. Which is kind of a callback to Kingsfield, the ancient city. So we got lightning clutch ring. Dried roots would take care of all of your status effects in that game, which is really cool. Fortunately, I do not have a PS2 right now, so and I don't know how to get a good emulator up for that. I've never been successful, and it probably was partially because of the hardware I was trying to get it on. this one would fare a lot better, but there's a lot of things going on this computer. I almost need to get another computer, but more than likely going to get like a extra gig, probably a couple extra gig hard drives. Yeah, that's kind of a nasty trap they play on you. I already knew to expect it because I'd done it before, but they kind of expect you to run over here to this ladder and then just get closed in on by 3 of those dudes. So we're getting close to levels up again. Forget exactly how these dead end. Scrotum shield. And here's the little thing, I don't know how many people would notice like their first time playing through, but I just happen to remember this. Wasn't that I saw them there or anything, I just like, oh, yeah. Those guys were in this place. And that's another thing that would be like a Kingsfield thing, is like Kingsfield 2 and the Ancient City would have really even, yeah, Kingsfield 2, 3, and the Ancient City all had torch puzzles like that. Usually when I say Kingsfield 2, I mean North American Kingsfield 2, but yeah, Kingsfield 2 and 3 in the Ancient City. All 3 of those had the flame puzzles. Oh, that's what he did earlier, was block access. I just didn't happen to have to use it at all until then. Oh, come on. You're supposed to die to death and then you'll be dead. Balder. He's Balder from Baldur's Gate. And it couldn't possibly be anything else. Okay, we got enough to level up, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So we will smackety, 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 smack, whackety, 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 whack. And that'll just kind of go up off screen. And while we're doing that, we'll head back to Majula and do levels. Level up. So I gotta remember while I'm winding down today. Hopefully I remember to finish. There's a video that's going up right now. That I've got to finish up, and then this one is going to go up tonight. But they will, regardless, everything's just to get myself on a good schedule, make sure everything comes in at 9 a.m. So we got 2 different places we can go. So So we'll take this one first, and then we'll take the doggy dino way next. And the cool thing about both of these, I'm pretty sure they both are 2 bosses, if I remember correctly. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, I should have checked that there. Yeah, we've already been here. This is where I was going to hide from those 2 guys across the way. Let's check this mid-tier real quick. I may end up having to use a golden dragon feather to get myself back. We get the dark greatsword. Okay. Just an aged feather, not an aged golden feather or whatever the hell I just said. So I can't remember which boss this was. There's one boss in particular that I hate, that I kind of don't want to do right now. If that's the one that's this way, we'll save that one. Let's check the check. Are there summons for this? There are not summons. There's summons. So we'll do this once. If this is the one that I'm thinking of, and I don't know that we're going to beat it on the first try, and I don't know if I'm going to want to keep trying. Okay, I think I know what this area actually is. Yeah, I think this almost definitely is the one that I'm thinking of. So just because I know what this is doesn't mean that it's going to be any better for me knowing what it is. Yeah, I see you. I see that you're in the way. Are you proud of yourself? And can you do this without falling down? I kind of like to hit all the fire things. I mean, you guys will see in a minute. If you've never been in this area, you'll see. You're gonna see. That's all there is to it. So one thing that will help you to know, if you didn't, is literally every enemy that attacks in this area, you can kill. As to whether you can find their hitbox or not, whether you know where it's at or not, that's a different matter altogether. Ow. That's fine. Technically, you want to take care of as many as possible right off the bat. And your guys are going to last a really long time, but as to whether you'll be able to take advantage of that time is another story. Okay, yeah, so all those guys, they can be taken down. Finding their hitbox is not the easiest thing in the world, though. You got all these guys that are shooting at you at the same time, and you can probably see how this can just go off the rails, get out of hand, just in no time. Aesthetics, which, like, numbers get high enough on items in this game, just like in every game you'll ever play ever, and then they just don't mean anything anymore. It's like, great, that maybe could have meant something. But it just doesn't. Because we already got all of the human effigies we could ever possibly need. But yeah, I really, like I had said that one time, you know, I took that time off from playing the game, but that was because I spent so much time playing the game. And at that point, I was just really worried about how many, not so much the bonfire aesthetics part of it, but how many human effigies I had. You do shoot at me, and I can kill you. Fine. It's one guy. Alright, so wanted to hit the actual torches, which there was like one or two of them. Can't remember what that exact status effect is that these guys do on you. It's kind of nothing. It will like kind of affect you, but not really. Okay, here's one. And from here, if I find more, it's no big deal. We'll already have a torch lit. We only got 5 hours left on this. And I'm pretty sure I already explained this, but like the catacombs area or whatever it's called, I just could not navigate that. I had spent like 2 hours of a torch trying to figure out that area, and I just could not do it. There were certain places where you just like needed to jump down or whatever, and I just could not find them. This is literally a torch quest right now. Like I'm really, really hoping we get this on the first try. This boss, you're gonna see, it's not fun, and it's one where I pretty much insist on having the full party of 3 in order to do. So yeah, having this lit up will kind of help if we got to come back through. Oh, okay. So apparently either that one doesn't shoot or you just can't get to it. So yeah, as you can see, the fog gate's right there, you know, and I guess if you've never played Souls games before, you'd be like, oh, hey, let me just run for it. We played Souls games before. I think all of us have. Or we've at least seen Souls games being played. So we get the gist of what's going on here. Boss gate being right there does not mean that you're good to go. It just means that the boss gate's right there and probably heavily guarded. I'm going to definitely this time, I didn't need to use it before, but I definitely this time need to use that amber herb. That should be enough to recharge me to where I need to be. I'll probably use the bigger one. Just because of that last little bit there. Plus we got to use at least 4 more to kill these. And keep in mind, it's only this easy to do this because I did it so many times. I definitely got myrtleated 9 times out of 10 coming down to this area when I was first doing it. Did I hit you? Did I break you? Okay, we just grab this and go. I said we grab it and go. Get out of the way. Okay. Oh, that's good. We still have 12 drinks left. But, kind of need all of them. And unfortunately, I cannot heal these guys before I go through. Yeah, I think this will be enough Dark Orbs. Alright. So the way I like to do this, probably the way a lot of people like to do this, we're going to bait these guys in, hope that they don't follow me. Hopefully they're going after my other guys, which they did not decide to do. So yeah, that Dex guy is the worst. For me, anyway. You got the guy in Havel armor and the archer, so yeah, I do not like that one. We are going to come back to that one. We'll probably come back to that one at the beginning of the next episode. Just don't want to waste all my time trying to beat one enemy again. I mean, that's the same deal as the dragon. That's, I'm gonna say, probably the second or third worst fight that we got left. There's a couple of doozies. But let's at least, we're probably not going to get too much further today, but let's at least head over in the direction of the next boss. So we got quite a bit of an area here. And that's going to be pretty interesting. We're falling down in this area, and you'll see what I mean. A lot of jump off areas. And then we're going to reach a boss. And how you jump down is pretty interesting. So this part of this DLC is probably my favorite. But that boss area that we were going to, no bueno. It was up here, right? Rat. Gonna find out. That's what it looks like. I just feel like this should be a thing. Like you smack it, it helps your weapon durability or something. I think there is kind of something similar to that. Just like somewhere like more towards the beginning of this area, but I don't remember how to get to it. So yeah, if you remember when we were down there, we hit that medallion, or we put our stone in the medallion, and that's what got us up here. Okay, so this is our series of drop-offs. And then, if you also remember, on our way down, so if you remember, there was a guy there was one of those ghost knights that was coming up behind me, and he was right around the bonfire. So he was on one of the bridges that was near this area. And so we're heading to the opposite side. So he was probably like right down there or something. And so you could see this area, but you couldn't access it where we were before. So yeah, just a series of falls to get further and further down here. And you just gotta kind of take your time, just kind of look around, feel out the area, and you'll find some pretty interesting stuff in here. And I really like this area. I really like the boss, and there's something specific that I want to bring up about the boss when we get to it. And it's something that I think a lot of people aren't aware of. Shoot. And so they end up having more trouble with the boss than they should. I wanted my other weapon out. I wanted to have this one out, but I accidentally skipped it by going one too far. Guess really if you wanted to, you could like hit this and then ride this up here and fight him that way. Oh, I was like, oh, in fact that's a secret, and I was like, no, wait, maybe that could be a secret. Let's actually do that, because I was thinking that could be his drop, but you can get out there regardless. Because the switch is right here. It's like, right? You can't get up there, right? And I forgot to hit this one a couple more times so we can see what's in here. So really nothing. So yeah, just keep this area in mind if you are a little bit low on your titanic chunks and whatever kind of titanics you might need. I just like chunkies the best because I like saying chunky. So technically if you want to take less damage, you do that, but you wouldn't miss. Really all I was thinking there was obviously, and it's completely obvious. I mean, right? It's completely obvious. I just wanted to go back through and kill more of those crystal lizards. Because what else could possibly be my motivation for jumping to my death? So I'm pretty sure in my other game I had my knife out doing that and actually did it correctly at least once or twice. Good luck catching up with me, guys. Not gonna happen. You're too slow. Rave party, yeah. I've never been to a rave party, but I absolutely 100% know that's exactly what a rave party is. Look at this sexy, sexy face. How could you say no to a makeout session with that? How? How? I wanna know what love is. It's making out with that green face of yours. Okay. Wait, that's fine. That's it. Where was my jumped off? Boop, boop. Leave without looking. Check. Funny thing is, I think that's the boss that's doing that. Okay, since we did die, these guys should pop right back out. They're a little camera shy. I see them up there, they don't seem to want to do anything. Yeah, it looks like they already disappeared. Oh. Nope, they didn't. I just got myself as far away from being able to actually do something as I could. Good job, me. Yeah, really. It's just... If you actually jump on that, you save that little bit of damage. So we can definitely jump over there. A hexing neuron. But yeah, when I was uploading that Mega Man 2 portion, we were flying through that thing. I separated the stages, and it looked like pretty much like every 5 minutes we were getting to a new stage. We're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to jump off the other way. I think. Oh, wait. No, I can't make that. So I can jump onto there, but I won't be able to probably jump anywhere else. And then there were like one secret passageways. So yet again, one more incentive to come back down here is that there was that other way that we can go. Because I screwed it up and went the wrong way. wasn't really a long way. It's just you go both ways. There we go. And I can't remember, but that might be the only bonfire we get in this area. Not really an issue. Like I said, the boss. So there's one difficult aspect of this boss. And we're not going to talk about it. No. We'll talk about it when we get there. But there's such an easy solution to it that I'm surprised that more people don't know about it. And I'll give you a hint. If you were watching the marathon, it's similar to a solution that you get in the Goof Troop run. So if you haven't beaten this boss, I just gave you a huge hint on how to beat it. So if you want to try and pause this, think about what the Goof Troop run actually entailed. You might be able to figure out how to beat this boss. Not in the right place. So there's where we're trying to get to. It looks like we're really close, but it's a little bit deceptively far away from us. So we're looking for a place to jump off. I'll know it when I see it, and I'm not seeing it. Not just yet. Most likely it's going to be yes. This we got to go up before we go down, type deal. Usually the case with these things. Yeah, here we go. Poppity pop. Boopity bop. Oh, what's in Maya? The #1 OG play guide. Or as he likes to say, the baddest damn badass in all the Soul Society. You suckers ain't got no ground left to walk on. Trust me, you do want to see 1,000 Year Blood Arc. It is worth the watch. Wetsu Numaya is that fucking badass. It's worth seeing the head captain's Bankai. It is crazy. It is like the most insane Bankai. I thought that there were guys down here. I remember there being guys down here for whatever reason. Maybe they just like followed me down or something. But anyway, we got a couple summons that we can do. And we're going to want to do them both. Ben Heart of Jugo. Might be Yugo. Could be Hugo. He could be the Hugo clan. Okay, so we got a boss here. Let me see what her name is because I forgot. Because I didn't have to fight her too many times. So Elana, this squalid queen, what you want her to do that she's not going to keep doing is using her fire attack. At some point, she's going to summon, which can be difficult. So there's a big guy that she summons, and that one is kind of the issue. But here's the thing, if she has summons out, she's not going to summon again. So if you understand how Goof Troop works, you know how that's similar to Goof Troop. So having that one skeleton stay alive as long as possible is very beneficial to you. Really just don't do enough damage to keep trying that. Oh! Should track me. Yeah, she's really not all that bad. I tracked myself there, which got me killed. We might just have to leave that as well, because we're coming close to the end of the recording for today. So let's go head back to the doggy dinos, and I think we will just go ahead and wrap it up from here. And we're going to jump off the other way, and then we'll probably do this battle first, because this will unlock another boss area, and then we'll try and go back and fight that boss battle that I don't like fighting. Really, it's not too bad if you can take out the archer and you know how to navigate the area well enough, then you're going to be okay. I do feel like you need to fight both those guys at a distance, but if your guys can just hold them off for long enough, you're usually sitting pretty good. Also, I would want to set up so that I've got some heals as well, so that my guys aren't having to fight quite as hard. Use this again on that one guy, then we'll try and see if we can bait the crystal lizards out towards us. May or may not work, but then we'll try and remember to jump off the opposite way. And that'll wrap us up. And I think at some point we'll come back to the starting point of this area and just take a look around, see if we can figure out the other things that we missed, because I know there's quite a bit more that we didn't quite get yet. Down here and down here. I'm surprised he was able to do that. Just Like that kind of almost doesn't make sense when you think about the actual physics of what he did. Was just jump that far from a straight up standing position. They fell. They fell the other direction. Okay. Maybe next year. Oh, there's still one out there. I don't trust you. You're not my daddy. Okay. I can deal with that. I got one of the three. We do have to travel up there, but we got one of the three. It's gonna be. Oh. It was going to be half. Oh, it would have been all of that. Alright. Okay. Alright. Making us do all this all again. Alright. Get on there. So we got a slab and fire rate stone. Yeah, the slabs, they're just very underwhelming in this game compared to Dark Souls 1. Because you only get, what, maybe 3 of them in the main game? Not counting DLC? Okay, so we went down here last time. And then we could jump over here, and I didn't want to. So let's try and jump over here. That was probably actually pretty pointless. I don't think that actually did accomplish anything like I wanted it to. Yeah, it really didn't. Let's see. We got... I think we got enough time. We'll go try and fight the boss again. Just one more time. So we'll completely, if I can, we'll completely avoid all the enemies on the way down there and just go straight to the boss. So we'll be a little bit over what I wanted to on time, but we'll do it. So I can jump down there. Don't think this was actually the one though. Why can't I use a bonfire? Bonfire used me. It just used and abused me. I'll never be the same again because of that bonfire. Shoot. Well, we only get that many souls back. But at least this time these guys won't be following me. Because they only followed me because I went the wrong way. We get one though. We get just one time. So let's make it count. We'll pop another effigy once we get further down here. Actually, we'll pop it right now. It's really if I fall down, it's gonna be because I tried to do something dumb. Something that just didn't need to be did. Like that. Okay, Dragon's Restroom. Summon Hugo. Summon Hinata. What even is your name again? I said I held off saying what I wanted to say about the summoning because I wanted to know what your name was, and then I didn't really pay. Okay, Elana, this squalid queen. Tis your name. And bingo was your name. Yeah, just look how quickly her life is going down. Like, even with the summons, not that bad. Okay, this is the big one. This is the one you want to... For sure you want to take out... He's worthy of being a boss on his own. The other ones, we don't really care about. You are missing every chance that I'm wanting to heal up. Okay, I just figured I'd swing my sword and that would be it. I know, guys. I know you need me to save your butts. Daddy was a little bit busy. Why are you aiming them at me, jackass? Oh, hello. Goodbye. It's like, wait, does that kill the summon? All right, we're gonna leave it right there, guys. There's more to do, but like I said, that was gonna be it for today. The Guab is playing some Pokemon Yellow. I could get behind that. So we're gonna send you guys on over. First, we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. So thanks for joining me today, guys. Thank you for the likes, subscribes. Thank you for the follows on Twitch and on Twitter. Thank you guys for all those donations coming in. Look at them. We can see them now. They're over there raising money for St. Jude. And thank you guys just for being here. Like you don't have to donate, but you know they're very much appreciated. Just being here is enough for me. But with that being said, I'm the Gun Drop Gamer. You guys have been watching the Gun Drop Game channel. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time, bros and brolettes. Bye.